Now joining me on the line is heavyweight Stephan Shaw, who this Saturday will take on Joseph Goodall in Shawnee, Oklahoma, live on ESPN Plus. Big shot, what's happening?
What's up, Mark? How you doing, man?
Doing all right, doing all right. So we got the fight Saturday night. What are your thoughts? We're taping this on Tuesday, so about 4 days out. How you feeling? 4 days out before the fight?
I feel good. I feel great. Camp has been great. We just putting the last finishing touches on camp. Pretty much just tapering off and just making sure we stand sharp and so we can be explosive Saturday night, and make a statement.
Obviously, making a statement coming off your first professional defeat against Effie Jagba. How long
Yeah.
did it take you to kind of How long did it take you to get over it? Did you watch it? What did you learn from that?
Pretty much the biggest takeaway that I got from that fight, man, is just pretty much just let it flow and let it go. You know what I'm saying? Be about that action and make it happen. You know what I mean? I still felt that I was the victor, so I really didn't internalize it too harsh. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't like it was a devastating knockout loss, or it wasn't like a total domination where he really battered me and beat me up
It was
physically
six
and
four on
mentally.
all 6'4" on all cards, so it was right. You're right there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 6'4" on all cards, but it could have easily been 6'4" my way. It just depends on what you were looking for. So I really didn't internalize it like in a negative fashion. I just took it like just build off of it, and just go out there and just put it all together. You know what I mean? You got the skills to pay the pit, you got the skills to pay the bills. So just put it all together, and you know what I mean, and just go out there and give these people a show, get them their money's worth. You know what I mean? And that's what I plan on doing Saturday night against Joseph Goodall.
Did you feel like you gave him a little too much respect early with his maybe he was known as a puncher? Do you think that's what it was?
Yeah, definitely. That's what it was. You know what I mean? He was a known puncher, and it was like, um, he showed me a lot of respect. You know what I mean? The Jogba really didn't fight like the Jogba that we've been accustomed to see. So, with that, man, I also felt like it could have been a draw, as well as the fight being 6-4 my way. I felt like it could have been a draw. So, and then I felt like it could have been a rematch. You know what I mean? We could have a rematch.
I was just
You know what I
about
mean?
to ask you. You want to run
I'm-
that one back at some point?
yes, man. I want to run that back because what I mean. I want to beat everybody that I face. You know what I mean? I want to be a guy like I want to be like a Lennox Lewis. Like, well, now since I can't say that I'm undefeated, I just want to say I can beat everybody that I face. You know what I mean? Because Lennox Lewis, he might have lost to Oliver McCall, but he got that win back. You know what I mean? He might have lost to Hassan Rockman, but he got that win back. So that's what I plan on doing in the near future. Hopefully we can make that fight at the end of the year. I
Before
took it on I took that fight like on a 2 weeks notice. You know what I mean? I wasn't his original opponent. He was supposed to fight Oscar Rivas, and I was supposed to fight Guido Vianello. Me and Guido was lined up to fight on the Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter card, but he pulled out due to I guess he hurt his arm or hurt his shoulder or something. And then so that was supposed to be the opponent I was supposed to fight long time ago. And then when it didn't materialize January 14th, you know what I mean? We I thought it was gonna happen after the Ajagba fight, but he's going in one direction, and so I guess the direction to clear away from me.
that brings us to Joseph Goodall. He's a 9-1. He's fought 9 of his 10 fights in Australia. He's fought once here in the United States. What does he bring to the table? I mean, he's been fighting in Australia. Have you been able to get a look at him at all?
Yeah, I got a chance to look at Goodall. I see that he was a bronze medalist in the World Games, and I also saw that he got a win over Effie Ajagba in the amateurs. You know what I mean? I did my homework on him. I seen that he's a stand there, take some to give some kind of guy. He's gonna come to fight. He's gonna be there all night. You know what I mean? He haven't shown, prowess to really get away from shots easily. You know, Justin Huney really couldn't miss him. You know what I mean? But I respect all fighters, and I'm not going to go in this fight overlooking this guy. And he's definitely going to come to win. You know what I mean? He's about my age. You know what I mean? And he's looking for footing in this heavyweight division, and I'm looking to ascend to the top of the division. So if Joseph Goodall is the opponent that I have to get through, then so be it. And I will get through Joseph Goodall Saturday night.
So it sounds like, just based on the credentials that you just read off, he's not your typical you coming off the loss. Let's get him a
Yeah.
handpicked opponent. This guy's he's got some credentials to him. He's not just a
Yes.
guy that is going to roll over on Saturday night for you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's just a testament to the fighter that I am. You know what I mean? And it's also a testament to how the business of boxing is. Because, sometimes, some guys lose, you want to get them back rolling, try to get an easy win or whatever, but the way they're painted, they feel like this is an easy win. They feel like, oh, he's nothing. But I mean, I'm not gonna be naive and look at this guy like he's 1-9. He's 9-1, even though he hasn't truly faced the opposition that I faced. You know what I mean? He fought a bunch of club fighters in Australia. You know what I'm saying? So that's not really saying a lot, but he's definitely a durable guy, and he's definitely I definitely feel like that he's gonna try to come and win. But I definitely feel like any fighter should. So that's not really saying too much, but I'm not gonna overlook this guy, and I'm not gonna be naive and not do my homework on him. And I've seen that he's lost to guys, up and coming prospects like Justin Humney, and then he was a bronze medalist in the World Games, so he has a amateur background, great amateur background. So I'm prepared, and I'm prepared for whatever Joseph Goodall brings.
How important is it for you not only to win but to look good? If we look at the top ranked side of the street where you've been fighting on the ESPN platforms,
Yeah.
you mentioned a Jagba. There's still Jared Anderson. That's a fight out there. I'm sure you'd want. They just
Yes.
signed a big Polish heavyweight, Kanaiba.
Yeah.
Some guys with the experience level where you guys are at 15, 18, 20 fights trying to get into position. I'm sure I'm missing a couple guys. I know Richard Torres is kind of below you guys in terms of the
Yeah.
experience. But there's me some guys that that might be mixing and matching. In the next few fights. You and a Jagba, Jared, and
Yes.
Kanaiba maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
have you kind of looked at that?
Yes, I have. I size everybody up. Arslan Makhmudov.
Exactly. You just had a
Uh,
big
uh,
knockout.
uh,
Yep.
but he's got this twitch. He's got this twitch. But I really didn't see too much out of him. He looks like a Primo Canera type heavyweight. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And Jared Anderson, he has talent, but he's definitely showed a lot of flaws, in his last fight against Charles Martin. See, when I fought, you know what I mean, I lost, but I really didn't show too much flaw.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
And like I was saying before, I mean, I've seen most of your fights. Wasn't your best performance, and you still only lost 6-4 on those cards. So, you know,
It's like hard to really like judge. It's really like hard to really assess that. It's like he lost, but it's like, damn, he really didn't take punishment or really get beat up. You know what I mean? So what was his weakness that he shown? You know what I mean? It's probably like it wasn't really more of a jog but beat me. It was just what I didn't do enough of, or what I just didn't do. Even with that, not doing like that, like a jog but didn't do enough to really be the clear cut winner.
correct.
And a lot of those jabs that he was pumping, man, I was parrying those jabs a lot. Because if I wasn't parrying them, he probably would have bust my nose.
And obviously, your boxing skills they go without saying. I have a feeling, just based on what you're saying, we may see you may be turning it up a little bit in terms of the aggression thing on Saturday, and maybe going forward. Would that be safe to say without giving too much away?
I don't know. We just got to wait and see.
Okay, try to
We
pull
just
it
got
out
to
of
wait
you.
and see. You
China
know what I
food.
mean? But you definitely gonna see just just great boxing skills. Anything, if he wants to come forward, I got a game plan for that. If he wants to try to move, or I doubt if he tries to move, but he's definitely gonna be there, head on the line. You know what I mean? Head over his knee. So it's a lot of just a lot of things that I can do. You know what I mean, in that ring. You know what I mean, and he's gonna have to show me that I'm gonna have to do a lot of things different. You know what I mean? So I'm going in there feeling great, and I just want to have fun, Mark.
Before I let you go, who we got in the background there?
Oh, that's my wife. That's my beautiful wife.
Well, I mean, you can't have her on the frame and not introduce her.
This is my beautiful wife. Come and tell these people who you are. This this is my wife, Kendra Shaw. We call her Lady Big Shot. This
Okay.
is Lady Big Shot. She's an up and coming fighter.
Okay.
She'll be making her pro debut next year. You know what I mean? We just came from the gym. We run and train hard every day. You know what I mean? And she's an amateur right now. She actually was a bronze medalist in the 2012 USA Nationals. So and then she ended up getting pregnant with our oldest son, and she took 10 years off.
Oh wow.
And yeah, she started back training last year, and she's just been looking great in the gym. She's sparring nothing but guys. You know what I mean? And she's ready to try to go to one of these nationals within the next year, and try to do something at the nationals, and then turn professional.
Well, let me ask you a quick question. So your husband, he's 18-1. He's a highly regarded heavyweight. How much motivation seeing what he's doing give to you in your aspiring career?
Well, I'm very motivated by Stephan because I mean he not only live in a gym, he literally do it outside the gym. So I mean that's like real motivation to a boxer, definitely a person like me that's upcoming, and to be his wife, I be like, hey, I'm just thankful to be his wife, and thankful to
I'm
learn
thankful to have her
pointers,
as my wife and my supporter.
learn pointers from him, and being taught different things that I never knew in boxing. And it's a blessing. I take it and I run with it. I be thankful.
I'll tell you what, I would not want to sit next to her during one of your fights because I know how the wives get during the fights.
Yeah.
They're throwing punches in the crowd, and I don't know if anyone wants to get hit by you if during one of Stephan's
She's
fights.
definitely one of them, Mark.
Well, I don't really be throwing the punches. I just be yelling out the things
She
to
she
do.
she yells out
Get me right on
combinations.
point.
She yells out combinations, and sometimes when I do it, it'll work. And if she in this upcoming fight, I'm gonna try to be on the lookout for her voice because she knows her stuff.
There you have it. Well, I
Oh,
thank both you guys for joining us. This is two for the price of one. I usually ask, what do you want to say in closing? I'm going to ask that to both of you.
Hey, I just want to say tune in July 22nd this Saturday, and I will be victorious. Stephan Big Shot Shaw. I'm ready to make my return, and I'm just ready to shine and get back to my grind and keep ascending to the top of the mountain of the heavyweight hill. And you can follow me at Big Shot Shaw on Instagram. Follow me at TikTok at Stephan Big Shot Shaw or Stephan Shaw. Just type that in, and then you can follow me at Twitter at Big Shot Shaw, and you can follow me on Facebook at Stephan Big Shot Shaw or Stephan Jabari Shaw.
And Lady Big
yeah,
Shot, how
and
about
then
you?
you can follow me on all social media sites at Lady Big Shot and yeah, look forward to Saturday. It's gonna be a show to see. Big Shot is coming to redeem himself and reign supreme and show him that he the king of the division. So yeah, that's what it is.
I got two
Thank
for
you.
the price of one on this interview. So I
We
appreciate
appreciate you, Mark.
I appreciate both you guys. We look forward to seeing you Saturday. Lady Big Shot, we'll see you hopefully in the next year. Make your pro debut. And
For sure.
thank you for a few minutes of your time. Well, best of luck Saturday. We'll talk to you along the way.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. Hold on one second. And